Give you feedback for your writing. Okay, mothers are important role figures. Okay, we don't say role figures, it's either role models or figures. Okay, so don't like combine them together and form a new term. Okay, but that's a good one. So other than that, actually your writing is generally very well done. I love your argument. I like how you explain very relevant examples. Okay, so good job. Actually, I'm very happy with your writing. So you can see quite a lot of smiley. Okay, but let's talk about what you can improve on for your next essay. Okay, so there are just some tiny mistakes, especially like the noun singular plural. Make sure it's a singular or plural noun that you're using, and then the punctuation error, you know, here and there, subject verb agreement error here and there, wrong word. Okay, I'll talk more about it later, and also the sentence fragment, which is quite important. Okay, so the introduction is very well done. Just be careful. I don't know why you have a tendency to just capitalize the first letter of the word even though it's unnecessary. Okay, so you have to work on it and make sure that you don't just capitalize just because you're happy. Okay, so very good introduction. Here I just gave you a further, like, you know, explanation for your introduction, but other than that, well done. Take a look at the next paragraph, the first body paragraph. Okay, many require many. Okay, so therefore it must be plural, so I don't need the s. Okay, so basically when you're writing, just be very conscious whenever you write a verb. What is my subject? Is my subject plural or singular? Okay, then you know your verb should be singular or plural. Okay, here we stay home with this kinds of financial situation. Okay, the thing is, your sentence before, okay, or the clause before did not talk about what kind of financial situation. Okay, so you might want to be explicit, or you might want to elaborate on that. Okay, so for example, in Singapore, yeah, so like I said, this one here, okay, so don't capitalize it just because you want to. Compared to the past, I like the comparison here, excellent. Okay, to make ends meet, the thing is, you talk about to make ends meet here, so I would want to have variation to put food on the table, okay, or to survive, anything else. Okay, other than that, wonderful. And important, okay, the next paragraph, an important aspect. Okay, so this is an article error. Okay, their child, okay, picking up, we don't say taking up. Okay, so this is just a wrong choice of word. Yeah, okay, then after that, however, this is prevalent. Okay, all right, okay, they're generally fine. Okay, but the thing is, I don't need a comma here, and then after that I put a comma here instead, okay, of instead of a full stop. Okay, children may unknowingly adopt, we don't say cultivate bad habit. You can only cultivate, that means you on purpose want to grow a certain habit. Okay, well, that's not the case, right? That's not what you are conveying here. Okay, habits from peers or even of their guardians. Yeah, because you were talking about habits from their peers, and then after that you're talking about different ways of being brought up, so they are not quite linked. So I might just want to talk about habits from their peers or even their guardians. Okay, should hence step in. Okay, otherwise it's very good. So like I said, punctuation, don't capitalize it. Okay, try to avoid using the pronoun you in argumentative writing. We use it for speech, but the thing is, for argumentative writing, we just want to appear objective, okay, and not targeting at a very specific group. Okay, and usually close an eye, right? They close an eye. Guardians, okay, so subject verb agreement here. Again, so just be careful of that. Okay, character, take out the main role in the development of character for their own children. Okay, other than that, like I said, don't use your. Here I introduce a new punctuation. Instead of a comma, you could have used an and dash. Okay, it makes your writing more sophisticated, but actually they mean the same thing. Okay, it is important that as mothers, they cherish Okay, so it is important that they do something. I don't need the unnecessary words. Okay, working in regular office jobs. If you write regular office jobs, many mothers are working regular office jobs. It might sound a little like sexist. I don't know. It's actually more, I feel neutral to say working regular office hours. Okay, they might be having other jobs like prestigious jobs, like maybe being a judge or something, but it's still office hours. Okay, after they are home. Okay, so between you say they have a very short window of time every day. Okay, so after they are home from work and before. Okay, so I'm just elaborating on that. Instead of saying compared to, because you used it just now, you can say unlike in the past. Okay, when many fathers were the sole breadwinners of the family, mothers got to spend more time, da 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 da, and then it's a contrast again. Okay, other than that, very good. And then the conclusion, excellent. Instead of build, a better word will be forge stronger bonds, because I think you used the word before that. So I want to so just want to have some variation. Okay, aspects of a child. Okay, stay afloat. Same thing, role models, figures. Okay, every moment of the child's life, because here you use lives, right? One child cannot have many lives, so it will be many children's, many children, many lives. Okay, so in the long run means I do something consistently, and finally I can see maybe some progress. But here you are actually more accurately talking about in the future. Okay, so wrong word here. So they spend as much time as possible. Okay, so other than that, very well done. Content is good. Just work on your grammar.